today we're going to go over the rear elevated split squat. You know, here we have these nice little attachments to the rack, but essentially the kind of the rule for what I can use is if you see me standing up next to it, we'd like to stay near knee height, right? If you have longer limbs and have some good mobility, go a little bit higher. But this is the starting point. You know, like if you walk up to most bench presses in a weight room, they end up about knee height. Okay, so that's kind of your starting point for how high do I want this. Okay, that's one of the things. The second thing is position, right? You hear me talk about position all the time. So if you're looking at me from the front side, imagine that I have skis on. I want these feet to stay in these nice ski paths. I don't want to be turned in, I don't want to be turned out, I don't want one foot straight and the other one rotated out or vice versa. Okay, and that's the things what we're looking for, is if the body is in the best possible position, we're going to get the best possible adaptation. So that's a foot position thing. The next thing is where's my torso want to be, okay? So yes, I'm going to be throwing my leg up on this thing, on this foam device here, this padded device. What I don't want to do is kind of like what you would see like in church, like a genuflexion, where my body weight is kind of going out over my knees. Okay, my torso angle needs to be, or if I was shooting, fighting, playing baseball, whatever it is, this needs to be vertical. Okay, or like needs to be nice and neutral. Rib cage, we don't want this. We don't want to have the pelvis anteriorly rotated from this position either. Okay, pull that pelvis back into you, keeps that nice and neutral. So where do my hands and arms go? Right, what I like to do is put my hands where I'm going to fight or run. Right, we don't run out here, and we certainly shouldn't fight out here. So I'm here, right? I'm here. I'm somewhere where I can engage my lats to get them stable, so my torso isn't doing this number as I'm trying to push with my legs. Okay, so real simple. I'm going to look out on the horizon. Okay, my feet are trapped with my hips. They're not rotated in or out, any of those things. Okay, I'm looking to go all the way down. Okay, and then back in just a little bit. It's kind of a rock. Down, and as I get tension on my quads, my body can settle back into that pad. Okay, up the whole time. Right, here is where we end. That's the split squat. So now we're going to add the jumping portion to it. Okay, the exercise isn't how high I can jump. The exercise is when I do decide to come off the ground with this front foot, let's make that turnaround quick. Off the ground, off the ground, off the ground, okay? So it's not that dissimilar into a nice cadence of a jump rope. That's what we're trying to do is prolong that good dynamic cadence. So from this position here, okay, that's my split squat, right? And I'm bam, bam, bam. Change direction, change direction. Nice quiet feet. We're not stomping the heels. We're at full flexion extension. Right? You might start off, because I did that demonstration of get back into it. Okay, I have you guys do that first to see, okay, what's the range of this movement? That's my range. Now can I execute that same range with a bit more velocity? That's where we're at. Full range of motion. That is the rear elevated split squat jump.